I remember the walnut trees I would walk by when I go home after going out in the day, and I remember seeing the walnut trees after going to Whole Foods and picking up some food with my family. And I remember walking back home after seeing the walnut trees after spending all day outside and seeing her, and I remember the walnut trees and the 5 slices of walnut underneath the tree. And I remember to myself thinking, I wonder if this is gonna last, and I wonder if that walnut tree will stay there, and I wonder if that walnut tree will fall down. But I was thinking one day maybe that walnut tree will sprout somewhere else. I don't know. I think it might sprout again. I think it might move. Can roots even move? I don't really know. I just know the sunlight hits them in different ways in different parts of the season. But I know for a fact that walnut trees can be planted. And I know that walnut trees can't be moved. And I know this tree did not move. And I know I did not move. And I know that nothing's moved at all. I remember seeing that walnut tree out in Germany and thinking that Proust could do something for me. I remember seeing that walnut tree, and I remember seeing that walnut tree, and I remember going out to the fields of Germany and seeing Lotta and Werther. I remember seeing that walnut tree, and I remember going back to Harris Teeter and picking out a meal for my family when I was 2 years old, and I remember walking into the convenience store and buying chips and a 7-Eleven Slurpee, and I remember seeing that walnut tree standing outside. And I remember thinking of her, and I remember thinking of the walnut tree. I remember thinking of the walnut tree, and I remember thinking of the walnut tree. And I remember thinking one day to myself, this might end. And I remember thinking that this shouldn't end. I remember thinking it must end. And guess what? That walnut tree was cut down one day. I wasn't even home, and the walnut tree was cut down that day. I couldn't even atone, and that walnut tree was cut down one day. I couldn't even be there when it was cut down. And I remember thinking to myself, well, without that walnut tree, should I even continue to even walk, or should I even continue to even talk, or I should not think about the walnut tree, but that's all that's on my mind, that walnut tree. And I remember thinking, Lottie, just a slice of bread for me.